Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for the collective. Hello, collective. Welcome. So since this is a reading for the collective, I'm not tuning into one person's specific energies. I'm tuning into general energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, you are very welcome to schedule a reading with me. I've enjoyed meeting a lot of you in that space. The link is in the description box below. So, collective. In the past, you were in the energy of Four of Wands, joy and stability, partnership, a connection, maybe a marriage, some type of long-term commitment, some type of ultimate fulfillment, ultimate coming together. Someone showed up in your past, someone who was intuitive and who has a lot of creative opportunities. This seems like someone who has access to a very loving energy. I feel like they're a heart-centered person. And it doesn't have to be a romance. Even though Four of Wands has shown up, it feels like this doesn't have to be a partnership as in like a romantic relationship. I'm getting this feeling like someone showed up in your past, someone so new and fresh, someone who has a lot of friends, someone who collaborates a lot, someone who has a community around them and knows how to have fun and to celebrate. And it feels like this person came into your life at just the right time, just when you needed a new, fresh approach. You needed they were a happy surprise. Yeah, there's something really, really beautiful and loving about this. I feel like if this is resonating with you, collective, that you know who this is, and there's this love and appreciation. It feels like it could be through work, friendship, maybe all of the above. Maybe it's kind of hard to put this person in a box because they bring so much to the table. Wow. It's just such a beautiful energy, very supportive, very fun, very caring, emotionally supportive, and they also share the same types of values and passions. Wow. Well, I could just hang out describing this. This is such a beautiful energy. All right, collective, in your present energy is new vitality. Ace of Wands. Something new and passionate, a new offering. Wow. Something you're very passionate about. It could be a job, it could be a desire. It also could be it could be, passions. Feels like oh, interesting. All right. Clarification is definitely, so what I'm getting is right now, collective, you are going through something that has really awakened some passions within you. It could even be frustration, anger. There's something that you're very passionate about. It has to do with some conflict that you're going through right now. A disagreement. Someone who you perceive who was sneaky, who stole, possibly lied, took advantage of you. There's something happening right now. It's giving you a passion. It's giving you an opportunity to do things differently. I have a feeling when you typically, your response would be, oh, well, flight or freeze or fawn or some type of behavior where you just roll over. But there's some type of passion that you have right now. And I feel like woe to whoever this is, who has shown, or appreciation for whoever this is, who is creating, who's stolen from you, who's created this conflict, who you're disagreeing with, someone who will win at any cost. There's something, some new passion within you. I'm getting that this passion, this energy is spiritual energy coming in. Once you decide to stand up for yourself, then there's all the spiritual energy. You have to take the lead. Kind of like you're in a rowboat in the middle of the ocean, no land in sight, and you pray to God for your deliverance. Yes, pray to God and start rowing. Start rowing. I get the feeling that you've prayed and prayed and prayed for protection. You've prayed for equality. You've prayed for strength. And this, whatever is coming up right now, is giving you an opportunity to, yes, pray and ask for what you want, and also to start rowing, to be willing to take action, to know what it is that you want, to take action on it. I get the feeling like you're not going to back down. You've had it. I feel like there's been like pushover energy and you're not going to take it anymore. Where that song keeps coming up the last like 3 or 4 readings, we're not going to take it. All right, a family pattern you're working through right now is Two of Pentacles. Find balance. All right, what I'm getting is that a family pattern collective that you're working through right now is your family pattern is that people in your family get really focused, get stuck in a gear, get stuck in anger, get stuck in love, get stuck in some type of focus. And they find it difficult to create a balance of energies. And it feels like you might have this as well. That it feels like this all or nothing. When you when someone gets angry, they are angry and angry all day, and anger and anger and anger until it wears them out and exhausts them, and they're forced to find, like, recover from it. Or when they are in love, it's hard for your family members to shift gears and to keep balance. It kind of creates a situation where if someone is frustrated and fighting with someone, that's all they can talk about. That's all they're thinking about. They're in that energy. They there's an inability to put that aside and move on with your day until it's time to pick it up again. There is a staying in an energy. So what you are learning right now, what you have an opportunity to learn, and quite possibly with this challenge that's coming up right now, with this, you being very passionate about protecting yourself and about not taking this Five of Swords energy anymore. I feel like you're kind of stuck in that mode, that this is an important lesson, but also what's important is to not get stuck in that mode, to make sure to take care of yourself. I feel like this is about taking care of yourself, about you being the one that stands up for yourself, about you being the one who will protect yourself. You're willing to go through the discomforts and whatever it takes to protect yourself and take care of yourself. However, maybe also making sure that you don't get stuck in that gear, that you also make room for appreciation, appreciating people who are in your life, appreciating what you still have, appreciating that you're seeing all that these issues and that you're growing and learning, being around friends, being around family, continue with your work, continue creating. So a family pattern right now that's coming up is balance. A personal issue that you have, collective, is Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. It's a great card. It's a great feeling of blessings on their way, wishes coming true. You've got the universe in your hands. Why is this a personal issue? Wow. Wheel of Fortune up, Nine of Cups, upright. Okay, your personal issue. Oh, what I'm getting, collective, is that you are either reigniting or you're learning how to protect yourself, how to be passionately fight for you. Whatever it is that you are fighting for, whatever it is, the results that you want to see, I get the feeling that this also feels a part of the family pattern, is you get so stuck in the process that you don't allow the resolution. You don't allow everything that you want and fate and destiny to happen. You might get a little controlling in this, like needing it to happen in your time, needing it to happen the way you see it or expect it to happen. There is a personal issue you have with being able to believe that this is going to lead to a positive outcome. At least believing that there is a possibility. Imagining you getting exactly what it is that you want without being attached to that. Imagine you getting nothing that you want and not being averse to that. Detaching from an outcome. I feel like the more you detach from needing this situation to turn out in some way and trying to control it and steer it in a direction, then the more you allow the universe to work with you and for you. There's something about what's happening, what's coming up right now for you, collective, that is fated, that's destiny. It's inevitable. And because it's inevitable, and then get curious instead of trying to control, be like, I wonder how it's going to turn out. I'm going to spend some time each day and on this, but it feels like this could be a marathon. And when you spend so much of your energy and frustration and focus and you can't let it go, it's going to deplete you. This is going to take a lot longer than you think it's going to take, but it is fated. It is destiny. Allow yourself to explore different gears, different aspects of who you are. You don't have to be a flat, shallow, pleasing, you've got complexities, you've got depths, you've got a lot of gears to explore in your personality. Don't allow this to take up so much of your mental bandwidth. Part of this lesson is learning how, yes, to protect yourself and take care of yourself, and how to deal with people who are bullies and thieves, and how to deal with conflict. And part of how to deal with this conflict, a family pattern that keeps coming up, is getting stuck in a gear. Feel that frustration, feel whatever you're feeling, and then let it go and find balance. And keep coming back. Boy, this feels like a very transformative time that you're going through. All right, your conscience. What you would do if nobody were to judge you. You'd reach out. 3 of Pentacles. Oh. This feels related to this conflict that you're going through right now. Boy, there's something also that shifted. I get the feeling that you are letting go of a belief that I'm vulnerable, I'm alone, I'm isolated, people take advantage of me because I'm maybe not as protected as others. I get the feeling that what you want to do is show yourself and show others that you're not isolated. You have plenty of people. You have people who will back you up. You have people who will support you. You have people who will be on your side. I get the feeling that part of this is what the universe is wanting you to realize, that you don't have to do this on your own. That yes, you do need to step up and show yourself how to take action to take care of yourself, how to stand up to bullies, how to speak your truth. There's something about you learning your self-worth right now that is creating a passion and a desire, a realization that things aren't just going to drop into your lap, that you need to act on it. It feels like this conflict quite possibly is around your finances, around your home, your finances, your work. Feels very first chakra and maybe solar plexus chakra. So about your empowerment, about what you are willing to put in, what effort, what to ensure. Feels like once you start activating that and taking action, that the universe will come in and help you out. All right, your desire right now is third eye chakra. Yeah. Third eye chakra is right here, behind your eyes, in between your ears. It is the energetic center that deals with clarity, seeing clearly. I feel like there's a lot that you are seeing about, it feels like a consciousness, a real clearing of unconscious behaviors, of unconscious patterns, of self-deceit, of of patterns of accepting behavior, accepting conflict, accepting competition, accepting defeat, accepting people who are sneaky and bullies, accepting abusive relationships. It feels like right now you are seeing things so much more clearly. You see how your insecurities have kind of created like patterns of what you thought were ways of coping to deal with situations, you now realize were short-term coping strategies. They worked, but they weren't long-term strategies. And your desire right now is to see it clearly. I feel like part of you, I feel like part of you, you'd be willing, and it would be much easier to step into this very self-passionate, self-caring role if you knew what the outcome was. Spirit's saying it's a destined positive outcome, but I feel like you are still carrying around an insecurity, a lack of trust that that things will work out. Maybe that's something that you desire. I want to know that no matter what happens, that it'll be okay. And I feel like that's the message I'm getting. No matter if this goes the way you plan for it or expect it to, I get this message that everything's going to be okay. And then I keep going back to releasing those insecurities and opening up to the possibility that things will go, like blessings will start coming your way. It feels like you've been fighting for a long time. Can you allow blessings to come in? Can you allow, can you trust that you're at a turning point? Okay, so the center of your reading is your message from your higher self. So we've got the Ace of Wands, and now we've got the Ace of Pentacles. The universe, the spirit is definitely coming in at the very center of this reading with a gift, a tangible offering. What is that tangible gift? Oh, wow. Stay in your truth. Whatever this conflict is, don't exaggerate. Don't make it bigger. Don't conflate it, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't, just stay in the truth. Stay very clear-minded. Set clear boundaries. Excuse me. I feel like some of you are dealing with a professional, that this conflict might be with someone in a profession. This feels karmic. That's why it's fated. It feels like there's a lot of past life energy in this. Wow. Yeah, right now there's a lot of fear of the unknown. It feels like you're going up against a Goliath. Wow. The more I'm tuning in, the more I'm like, yes, this is fated. This is a fated event. It feels like this professional, this person you are in conflict with, that they have no idea. I get this feeling that they thought you would go away, that you're a fly, and they're just like, whatever. But with this energy, this is you stepping into your power. This is you speaking your truth. This is you standing up for yourself, knowing your worth and knowing your value. You're not going to absorb other people's mistakes. You're not going to be bullied. No matter what happens, you are showing yourself that you are willing to step into uncomfortable situations. You are willing to do whatever it takes to take care of yourself. By you stepping in and knowing your value and taking care of yourself, you are creating a beautiful reflection for the universe to take its cues. You're passionate about taking care of yourself. You're passionate about making sure that you are taken care of, that you are protected, that you aren't bullied. And the universe you're going to start seeing that in the reflection and the type of people who show up. I feel like this is the last time that you will, it feels like on the other side of this, one, you won't have as many people showing up to bully you or take advantage of situations, because that won't be a lesson that you need to learn. But also, if people would, you would immediately know how to squash that. Something about this situation, you let it ride, that feels like your natural way you used to be, just allowing people to kind of walk over you, allowing lies that you knew weren't true, allowing half-truths. After this, boy, I don't feel those type of people would last long in your energy, because it feels like you would call them out pretty quickly. So it just feels like a lot of changes. Your challenge right now is challenging times. The challenge is challenging times, indeed. 5 of Wands. Your challenge is how do you have ongoing conflicts with people? I mean, we are going to have conflicts with other people. How do we take care of ourselves without making them evil? How do we take care of ourselves without mirroring and becoming the very thing that created us? Like mirroring your opponent. You don't want to become them. I mean, that you have some kind of conflict with them. Right. It feels like there's a lot of good questions about how do you deal with. I feel like these you have been in freeze and flight mode most of your life, maybe fawning. And so fighting, like standing up for yourself, it's new and uncomfortable and it feels awkward. How do you stand up for yourself? I'm getting also create lots of space for yourself to make mistakes. This feels like a new way of being. Others might have practiced this and moved on. They took, they were okay with protecting themselves and standing up for themselves and growing up and in their 20s and so on. But wherever you left off, wherever it was, it feels for a lot of you in childhood that you weren't allowed to fight back. You weren't allowed to stand up for yourself. And so there feels like an arrested development. And so, yeah, you might feel like an insecure child because you are starting from that child point of view. And that's okay. You're starting, you're figuring this out. Give yourself a lot of space to figure this out. Maybe if you can, appreciate whoever you're in conflict with because they are bringing this lesson that you've needed to learn for a long time. This is just ripe with destiny, ripe with karma, ripe with timing. Boy. All right, the lesson right now is success and growth. 8 of Wands. Something's fast. 8 of Wands is a really fast moving energy. Why is 8 of Wands the lesson? Some clarification on what the collective's lesson is. Oh. Okay. Things aren't going to go in your timing. However, you're picturing the timing of this conflict to resolve. There are going to be unexpected delays. That is because I get the feeling this is the energy of the person who you're having the conflict with. The person you are dealing with is not well emotionally. They are erratic. They use manipulation and lies, and they misuse their power. Ooh, oh. Part of why I'm getting that allow this to take time, you're wanting this to be resolved quickly. What I'm getting is that there's something about time that the person you're in conflict with is going to marinate in this, their emotions. They're going to marinate in whatever is happening. There's something about knowing how to apply a little bit of pressure every day without expecting any results. Practice every day. I'm going to do this because I would like these results, but I am not attached to any results ever happening from this. And so I'm going to move on with my day, not think about this, not obsess about this. And I'm going to remain courageous and confident. This is how I gain my independence. Remember also that balance, to have a zest for life, why you're doing this, why you're going into this, standing up for yourself in protection mode and standing up and speaking your truth, is so you can have a joyful life. So remember to bring balance and have some fun. Don't allow this to consume you. That's beautiful advice. I like that. Or that's the lesson. The advice is release. Ooh. The advice is release. What does the collective need to know about release? What does the collective need to release? It's an end of a cycle. Yes, this is the end of a cycle. 10 of Wands, reverse. You've been carrying so many burdens. I get the feeling that when someone has crossed you during your lifetime up until now, when someone has tried to take advantage of you, when someone has bullied, when someone has lied about you, that you carry the burden of their behavior, of their horrible behavior. What does that say? Someone who treats me that way, what does that say about me? That feels like a picture, a lot of pictures, a lot of beliefs in your space that say that, oh my gosh, that's how they're treating me. That's how they're talking about me. These lies, this is deception. That's not the truth. And like how that hurts, how that is like, oh my gosh, you're carrying around the pain of what they did. It is one thing to acknowledge, ooh, that was really painful. I can feel that. I feel the deceit. I feel the betrayal. I feel the lies. I feel the misinterpretations. I feel the bullying. I feel all of these things and how that affects me. And now I realize that their behavior, as horrible as it is, it's not mine. It's not my burden to carry. It is on them. They need to make this right. And you know very clearly what it is that you want. And so don't get off track. I'm getting with this. Stay very focused. This is the truth. This is what happened. This is the truth. That is incorrect. That is wrong. This is what I want. I need you to make this right. The burden is not on you. You're also going to see, what I'm getting is that the advice is that you're not going to have to do it all. Even if in 3D it seems that you're the only one, maybe you're fighting against several people, maybe a company, maybe a group, and you're the David in this. You're up against Goliaths. I'm getting that spirit has your back, that you have your ancestors, you have the earth, you have your angels, your guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides. You have so many energies around you who've got your back in this, who are doing work behind the scenes that you have no idea that's going on, that you couldn't possibly know. The more you have a belief that you have to do it all, that you're alone in this struggle, the more that's what's going to be. The more you appreciate and say, thank you so much, angels, for your help. Thank you, guides and spirit guides, personal guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, future master self. Thank you for all the guidance. Thank you for helping behind the scenes. So it feels like appreciating and really acknowledging how much guidance that you are receiving and feeling that support. Tuning into all the support that you do have. Feel like as you release burdens, what you're being asked to, the advice is to release burdens that aren't yours. You don't have to do it all. You have help. Release the pain of carrying other people's toxic behaviors. Most of us, when we act in a real shitty way, it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with the person in front of us. Really, it's something that we're going through. It's time to release the burdens of other people's poor behavior and give that back to them. Imagine each of these wands as carrying the burden of someone's painful behavior. And it makes it very difficult to go through your day because you're carrying all these wands with you. And as you let go of the wands and you say, you know, that's not my responsibility. How you treated me is on you. I'm not going to carry this any longer. Your mistake is not mine, my burden. Your advice right now from Spirit is to learn what's yours and what's not yours, and to let go of what's not yours. So I can't wait to hear from you to see if this is resonating with you. This feels like a very powerful reading and very transformative. And I'm so excited to hear if somewhere down the line, or if it's already happened, that the destiny that this goes your way. So curious. Thank you so much for sharing your energies with me. Take care. Bye.